Good morning. Farm and agricultural equipment that's made in the United States or in Europe costs about 5 times as much as comparable equipment coming out of Chinese factories. This is an industry that would have been taken over by Chinese lower costs a long time ago, if not for the heavy regulations. In particular, farm equipment sold in North America and in Europe have to have very special engines, low emission engines. The testing is very rigorous at the factory, then at the port, then again at the destination port, before equipment with these engines are allowed to be sold. So that's why farmers in North America and Europe usually can't buy Chinese-made equipment. Most Chinese factories don't even bother with the EPA 4 engines for the United States or for the Euro 5 engines that you need for Europe. It's just not worth the hassle. So farmers in those markets don't really have low-cost options for ag equipment. But farmers everywhere else in the world do have those options, can buy Chinese equipment no problem. And this farm equipment at far lower costs makes farmers in the developing world much more productive than in the past. And their increased productivity is pushing food prices down all over the world. It's a China story. Profits are falling on American farms as commodity prices fall and the cost of everything else goes up, all while the global demand for food is being met pretty easily by farmers that are using the Chinese equipment. These realities are now really starting to assert themselves in profit forecasts across the U.S. agricultural sector and also in equipment sales to those farmers. Row crop tractor prices are falling, will drop 15 to 25% this year. Tractor sales here are down, high interest rates, lower food prices. Large tractors, these are combine harvesters and heavy farm tractors. Inventories are going up, prices going down. The chart on the left has got prices back to where they were in 2016. Inventories, that's the chart on the right, very high, highest in at least 8 years. And last week, 2 huge suppliers guided down. CNH is Case New Holland out of Europe, AGCO is US, and they're saying that demand is going to be heading much lower on their new equipment. There's not going to be a lot of good news coming out of the US farm sector soon. Land prices are starting to top, and those are forecast to fall too. It's simply a function of North American farms now far less competitive on a cost basis compared to the rest of the world. So it's hitting the farm equipment auctions, farm equipment manufacturers, and soon enough in farmland prices as well. Inner Mongolia. Enjoy the evening. Be good.
Your Holy Spirit, fill me with your Spirit. Give me a spirit of wisdom so that I know your will for my life. Give me a spirit of gentleness and love and mercy so I can be a good husband to my wife.